YouTube, what's up, all the Detroit Lions fans, all the One Pride fans out there, that's still fans, and for the DVE members that's still Lions fans, what's up, man? Coming from work tonight, a lot of overtime going on at work, so I got to come from the desk, my little back quiet corner, and so wanted to talk to y'all about the Lions, man. After all the dust is settled, a lot of the you know emotions and things are calming down finally, and I was able to go back and watch that game again. Recorded it on my DVR, so I took my time and really went through that game, and it was a lot of things going on in that game. Um, First and foremost, I want to say one thing. Listen, Matt Patricia is not, he's not uh, what they've been saying he is. They've been saying that Matt Patricia pretty much is over his head. I don't believe that's the case. A lot of things happened that factored the loss of this game. Of course, the score was inflated because of all the the interceptions and things like that. But um, it's a loss. It's one loss, first game of the season. No way we should have lost, but the Lions, I feel like, weren't prepared for that run game. They're giving Sam Darnold, all the credit. I'm not giving him any. I feel like he personally didn't do anything significant. Those running backs tore into us, and that's where I'm coming after Patricia. As far as us being able to defend the run game, they running backs pretty much every time they play against us, they look like fucking Adrian Peterson, and that's a problem. Um, you benched Ashawn Robinson. I don't care what you mad with him about. He's a big body, big young, very, very, very young, strong body in the middle, and he's athletic enough to, get to those running backs, man, and also he's able to bat down a lot of footballs, man. We talking about one of the leading defensemen to bat down footballs when it comes to the front line, the front four. So, not starting him, I believe, was a mistake. Not playing him, period, was even a bigger mistake. Um, Another thing, Tease Tabor, didn't see enough of him. Of course, the running back situation, we didn't run the ball enough at all, at all. I already explained to y'all about Kerryon Johnson. That's still beyond me why he didn't give Kerryon more carries when Kerryon was getting positive yardage and even passes out the backfield. I don't understand that. He went away from that. I almost felt like he was Chuck Daly uh, with the Dream Team, like he was throwing a game just to grab command of the team. If any of y'all watch basketball, y'all know what I'm talking about. Back in that time, if you was even born, back in the Dream Team, where Chuck Daly threw the game purposely just to get the team's attention. That's not what he did. Probably, I'm not saying that's what he did, but it felt like it watching it though. It's like this stuff, the stuff they made mistakes on was so elementary. It just didn't seem like it was a real thing. It seemed like it was almost planned to happen that way. That's just how bad it was, man. Yes, it's unbelievable. Um, but yeah, as far as the roster goes, you cut Zettel. A lot of people, they still heartbroken about that. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But one of the guys that you went out and got was a healthy scratch. Okwara, I can't say his name like that. Shut up for whoever. Don't come in my comments. Don't come after me either. I can't say it. I can't say this dude's name for Romeo Aquara or whatever his name is. He didn't play. Abdullah didn't play. But like I said, Tease Tabor not, coming in after Slay got injured and you went with Agnew, I didn't understand that. Is Tease Tabor really that bad? I've yet to see him give up a big pass. In preseason or when he did get in during the season last year, I've yet to see him give up a big play. So give it a shot. I don't understand it. Give him a shot, man. You put Agnew out there. Agnew got abused because he's too little. This dude needs to be returning punts. He does not need to be out there trying to defend people, man. He's too small. This dude like 5'9". He's too small. Get Tracy Walker out there. He need to be playing a little bit more. Glover Quinn ain't fast no more. He never was fast. I don't know why people thought he was fast. Glover Quinn never was fast. His technique and being in the right spots is what pretty much got him to where he was in his career. He never was a fast as lightning type of guy. And he's even a little bit slower now, as y'all can see. Got burnt in the preseason. He got burnt in this game, man. He couldn't catch him. He couldn't catch up to my man. My man ran right past him. So, with that being said, the roster moves are in question for me. Jim Bob Cooter is one of the biggest problems that we have. I don't understand how the Lions decided to bring him back in the first place. I thought for sure he would be one of the first people gone when they came and cleaned house with, Jim Caldwell's staff. Why they kept him, I have no clue. Maybe, remnants of a defensive coordinator becoming head coach and, not really, being able to focus things out on offense or not really having the resources to know who to bring in as an offensive coordinator. Maybe he, Jim Bob Cooter, the truth be told, he already was on borrowed time anyway. So if they was to let him go, I wouldn't be surprised. He already on borrowed time. Everybody know he's not going to keep Jim Bob Cooter. But while he's here, he needs to light a matchup under this guy and tell him to open up that playbook. Open up the playbook. You need to make some adjustments. They need to look different out there. The Jets they did know our plays. I heard it during the TV. I thought I was tripping. I heard it on the TV during the game. One of the middle linebacker called out what the hell we was doing. He called out what we was doing. I know I'm not tripping. I rewinded it 3 times, man. I heard him say it. They knew what we was doing out there. But this ain't the first time that's happened. Y'all remember last year, that Golden Tate said that we was too predictable. He said that last year. This came up before. So, with that being said, we got problems, man, with our offensive coordinator. Our offense came out and they was clueless. It looked like they didn't know what the hell they was doing, man. Powell made the team, but he was a healthy scratch. The guys they had for healthy scratches didn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Those guys have play ability, and you elected to go and put people in odd places. Like, for instance, again, Jamal Agnew. But not just him though. It just seemed like he doesn't want to play people. You don't want to play people, and that's another thing that's frustrating, man. Tight end targets was horrible. The tight ends weren't horrible. They weren't targeted. The attempts were just not there. Come on, man. You need to get them tight ends across the middle and, stuff like that. You need to, Powell need to be playing. Either him or Tate. Somebody need to be running them slants, man, across the middle, coming out of that slot. Something, man. You gotta mix it up. Like I said, they was too predictable. LeGarrette Blount barely touched the ball. He touched once or twice. Once or twice, this man got the ball. Twice, I believe it is. I don't know. You gave Theo Reddick majority of the opportunity running out the backfield. How do you do that? Theo Reddick, oh my God, for the 50th time, is not a behind the line running back. He is a running catch type of guy. Catching the football out of the backfield is his forte. Running the ball behind the offensive line between the tackles is not his forte. Anybody with good common sense knows that. And you elected to give him the majority of the snaps doing that. It goes back to what I was saying. It's like you was trying to set them up for failure. Like, what the hell are y'all doing? Just didn't make sense. Like I said, Kenny Galladay was the lone bright spot. He was the lone bright spot on the offense, which everybody already pretty much predicted him to have a breakout year, which I believe he still will. I still believe a lot of players will. Ragnow slipped up on one play and it caused Matthew Stafford, to get plastered. And that's another thing I wanted to bring up. We always get screwed with something. They did screw us on that one play. I'm not going to get into that. That third down would have been big. But Matthew Stafford was getting... He wasn't... I don't know if y'all knew this or not. Matthew Stafford didn't get sacked. He was getting hit after. It's a couple of times where they could have threw the flag. And I know if it was Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady or somebody of that type of stature, they would have threw them flags. But since it was Matthew Stafford, no flags. That was getting on my nerves. This guy, he taking hits after he get rid of the ball. He getting injured. The wind knocked out of him and stuff. The thing that happened with his knee, that was that was Taylor Decker's fault. I say Riley Reid, good Lord. Taylor Decker's, that was his fault when he kicked his foot out like that. But getting the wind knocked out of him, guys falling all on him and stuff like that. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. It was just a lot of things it was a mixture of stuff that just didn't settle right, man. It didn't settle right. As far as the defensive scheme, it looked all right, to be honest. We was making some plays, man. We was getting pressure. But at the same time, we was not able to stop the run. That was the knock on defense right there. Not stopping the run. Not being able to tackle these guys, man, and stop them. Jared Davis was here and there, as usual, inconsistent. 1 minute he on point, next minute this dude is somewhere, I don't know where the hell he at. I'm tired of seeing him get all the way through the offensive line on a blitz and miss the tackle. He has to learn how to slow down and locate his target. This dude just running through there free willy-nilly, and the quarterback sidestepping me. He pretty much is damn face in the dirt. So he got to calm down, man. He got to, you get through that line, your technique needs to be tackle the quarterback, not run through here and like I'm just a crazy ass cheetah finna run into a glass fucking wall. So, this guy, just shooting through there, getting right through there, but can't get to tackle. What's the point? You need to be able to have that technique, and you need to be able to get that quarterback. Those sacks got to be yours, Jared Davis. But yeah, man, they just were not prepared correctly. One thing, a lot of people may say a lot of stuff about Jim Caldwell, but one thing they did do, they knew who the hell they was going against, and they beat teams that they were supposed to beat. Those are things that, we got to get back. what will happen with the Lions for the rest of the season? A lot of people already, then jumped off the bridge and said, the Lions is over. We won't win nothing but two of the 4 games. And bro, it's one game. Every rookie coach this year lost. They 0 for 7, all of them, including Gruden, Mr. Chucky. Everybody lost, and not in bad fashion. Do you honestly think the New Orleans Saints is gonna keep suffering like they are? That's not gonna happen. You think they're gonna lose like that for the rest of the season? No, everybody was shocked when they got beat like that, man. You think the 49ers, the Bucks gonna do that to everybody they play? No, they're not. You have to realize week 1 symptoms, man. Some teams, they start slower than the other. This ain't the first time that Matthew Stafford had a bad game like this and then bounced back. This ain't the first time. Remember when he was going through all them interception issues and everybody was ready to trade him. But then he eventually rightened the ship. I believe immediately next game you're going to see a different Matthew Stafford. I can almost bet on it. He's not going to be the guy that we seen this past game. He knows that Garoppolo is there, and he knows that the 49ers expect to win. They at home. It's Garoppolo. They expect to do their thing. Matthew Stafford, I think, is going to be ready because it's been a torturous couple of days, and it's going to continue to be a torturous week because of that performance, man. I know a lot of them say they don't go on social media and they don't watch TV. That's a fucking lie. They see what people are saying out there, and I know Matt Patricia is going to be he's going to be determined to get them prepared and to come out in this game a little bit better. I do look forward to that because I feel like Kerryon Johnson will get more carries next game. And just not him alone, just Blunt period. They're gonna run the ball a little bit more next game, I believe, man. But I think they'll be able to go ahead and do what they got to do. And I still believe that they're going to beat the 49ers. I do. It's tough to go out, west or whatever on the road, but I think they're going to win. Because I think they're pretty much going to say, hey, listen, if we don't win this game or these next couple of games, our season is finished. Because, like I say, we got a period in our schedule where it lightens up a little, but it hardens right back up towards the end. So you don't want to be starting out 1-5. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start out like that. The Lions got to go out and win some games, man, and win the games they're supposed to win. I believe they can go 8-8, 9-7, just based off of them losing to the Jets, which is one of the teams that I had them beaten. So instead of 10-6, I will say 9-7 now. Unless they go out and beat a team that they're not supposed to beat. Like, say, for instance, the Patriots, which is not going to happen. Probably 9 times out of 10. But they go out and win a game that they're not supposed to win. Who knows? Any given Sunday, right? I don't know. I'm just chatting, man, and blabbing on. It's damn near 20 minutes on this video, man, but I just wanted to go over that, man. It's just been a lot of craziness going on. I can't listen to the radio, to the sports stations on the radio, because Valenti going crazy on 97.1. You turn on TV and that's the most airplay the Lions got by these sports shows in a while. How can you blame them, though? You went on national TV and laid the biggest egg possible. So, with that being said, man, let me go and get my ass back to work. It's been a pleasure talking to y'all, man. Smash the like button for your boy. Share the video if you feel, that you can do that for me. But, yeah, leave it in the comments, man. That's the most important. Leave it in the comments, man, and let me know if you think this team still can get some wins this season and tinker with a wild card spot or get to the playoffs. Because like I said, you just never know, man. You never know what's going on when it comes to football. From week to week, everything is different, man. So we'll see if they come out and lay another egg like that this game. Then we can start talking. Season is over. Who we going after in the draft? But if they come out and handle business, man, which I believe they will, then some people will start singing a different tune. But that's it. Everybody have a blessed day out there, man. It's your boy. I'll catch y'all later.